We're back. We're so back. In more ways than one, actually. Oh my goodness. The last fucking 24 hours have been wild. Absolutely unhinged. Where is... I gotta run over here real quick. Fuck, where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I guess I could just do this. Let's do that. And then do that. Cool. There we go. All right. It's working? Yeah, it's working. The Crystal Palace. What time is it in the game right now, actually? I need to level up. That's what I need to do. It is 7 a.m. This is 7 a.m. There's a lot of smoke in the ground, in the air. But let's level up real quick. Maybe I should put a point in strength. What have I been? I've been dumping into like endurance. I'll put a point in strength, just so we got it. Because I think we missed a speech check because we didn't have strength 4. Isn't that wild? This is a great picture opportunity. Too bad this game doesn't have fucking the photo mode mod built in. That would have been amazing. Alas. Alas. Quite the shame. But yeah, fucking is fucking wild because there was a whole big thing where everybody's all like, "Oh no, TikTok shutting down, it's closing. They're not gonna be open anymore in the United States on the 19th," and like, it like technically yeah for like a little bit, and then like fuck it, at least in my time zone, like 10:30 a.m. fucking like, hey, TikTok's back. Like, oh, okay. So that really kind of threw everybody for a loop, and now all the people who were making these, like, they're spending like weeks doing this like big like heartfelt like goodbye and everything, like the last week everybody's all like, goodbye, the Americans are going away, goodbye. And now they're just kind of like, oh, alright, I guess we're back. There's this one content creator who uploaded, and she's like, well, all those goodbyes now seem real awkward now, don't they? But yeah, TikTok is back after, I guess, just a 12-hour nap. They're all like, hey, we're back. We're skibbity back. Let's fucking go. Oh boy. And now, because like it like popped up, and it's like, hey, TikTok's gonna be shutting down at midnight on Sunday, or Saturday rather. It's not gonna be available on the 19th, and then going forward. And then we opened the app today, and there was another little notification that said something like, oh, thanks in part to the efforts of President Trump, we can continue to operate for like the next 90 days or something like that. I can't remember specifically. I'd have to, I have a friend who sent me a picture, and I saw it when I opened it up, but I just fucking clicked the button because I was eager to get to the brain rot. But yeah, the app is back. All is well, in a sense. You know, because there are some. There's like there's so much. It's so weird. There's like a bunch of like maybe not disinformation, but more so like misinformation. Where it's like, oh fucking, because a lot of people have noticed that you can now link your Facebook account or like your TikTok account to your Facebook account. So a lot of people are all like, did Mark Zuckerberg like secretly buy TikTok or something like that? Like, because they're all saying like, oh, like this just happened, right? Like this shit just happened. Like you couldn't do that before. And then there was a lot of other people saying like, no, you could do that forever. You know, like you could always do that. So a lot of people are there's a lot of people saying like, oh, it's a whole like thing, like it's a whole build up, like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg bought TikTok now, and it's like, no, that's not what happened. They fucking, because they were signaling for like a good while that like Trump is probably going to be very friendly to the app and allow it to stay once he takes office tomorrow. And it's like that's literally just what's happening. The CEO of TikTok went to Washington, went to Trump, and is like, hey, you like TikTok? You wanna keep TikTok open? He's like, oh yeah, I want to do that. I like TikTok. Because he doesn't say TikTok. He says like TikTok. Like he's an actual clock. But yeah, so it's back. I don't know for how long. 90 days, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. But for the time being, it's back. And it's hilarious. The brain rot continues, everybody. Hallelujah. Praise be to the brain rot. Let's go. Jump in lava, drink battery acid. Don't do either of those things. Alright, let's see what's going on in the Crystal Palace. It's all broken. You broke everything, bruh. Crystal Palace Management Terminal. Welcome to the Turing Computers Unlimited. I don't know. So I was told the key to the door is in here. But it doesn't seem like there's much and nothing in here. I'm not particularly sure where it is, but I'm gonna find it. I'm going to go insane. Grab that. Ooh, saffron rice. Cooking oil does me nothing. Those beans, though. I heard Trump wants to make TikTok state-owned media. Not sure how he plans to make an intelligent asset from the PRC. People's Republic of China. Like that, but I'm not surprised since he has no plans for anything. That is the first time I'm hearing anything about him wanting to make TikTok specifically state media, which is like on the one hand, if he did actually say he wants to do something along those lines, I'm not at all surprised, but I would more so be surprised that he would want to make TikTok that state media when he's always like hyping up Fox News and fucking Newsmax and shit. I would have figured they would have been the bigger, like, you know, logical through point, but at the same time, Trump, because like the whole thing is like Trump was the one who originally wanted to shut down TikTok. And that just happened to be the persistent theme that continued into, you know, Biden's presidency and continued on until now. And now he just picks the thing up and be like, they want to get rid of TikTok. I want to keep TikTok. Let's work together and let's keep TikTok for the good of the American people, or some such nonsense. Because now he's just gonna claim victory, even though he's the one that started the whole mess. And he's gonna be all like, what is it? He's Because he figured out how he can get TikTok to benefit him. That's the only reason why he likes the app now. Like, the only reason. There's no other reason. Ooh, legendary thing. Eh. He said it in a Throth on... Throth Satch... What the fuck are you... Are you having, like, a stroke? What are you saying? What are these words that you're... What are these letters that you're forming into words that I don't know they are? What the flip? I don't know they are. Maybe I'm the one having a stroke. Specifically wants the U.S. government to have 50% ownership on TikTok. How or why 50? I don't know, but yeah. That's interesting. Because, like... I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, many things that the government has... some sort of, like, majority stake in, or at least, like, you know, a 50% stake in. What the fuck is this thing? Gehenna? Oh, maybe this was something I was supposed to fight. But I was too close to its proximity, and then I used the KAH thing, and now it's deader than shit. Oh well. Whoopsies. Yeah, I can't really think of many media platforms that the government has, like, any serious stake in, you know? I think, like, the closest would probably be, like, the Associated Press or NPR, but even then, that's only because they, NPR anyway, I'm not 100% sure on the Associated Press. I would imagine some kind of similar sort of situation, but I know that NPR specifically, gets government grants and subsidies, but that's different from ownership. Truth on Truth. Oh, Truth. Okay, that makes sense. Truth Social. I was using the same mispronounced version Trump uses through his slurred. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Hello. What's going on? How's it going? Oh, it's Cazador. What's up, Cazador? What the fuck? Oh, I see. Alright. Let me see. You got a troll in your chat. Yeah, I just see him. I saw him. I'll get rid of him. Let's see. Not that one. We want to go here. And then here. Do. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Not 100% sure why there wasn't a block button on that, but there we go. Got it. I got it. Okay. Apparently you've made a lot of friends, apparently. But yes, hello everybody. Let's see. You called it Troth Essential. I could definitely see that being the case, especially on Truth Social, because he just like goes off on Truth Social. Like, and then I saw another, like, TikTok is just kind of like, maybe not like, what is it? Maybe not like constantly spewing disinformation. I do think it is a problem just on social media apps in general. But like, I'm also seeing, I saw a TikTok video where somebody's basically like, oh, they're doing the, because they're not going to do his inauguration tomorrow, outside. you know, where they usually do it. They're gonna do it inside because it's like below freezing. It's like fucking cold in DC right now. So instead of having like, you know, a whole bunch of people outside in the weather freezing and shit for however long his inauguration's gonna go on for, and seeing as how he did like one of the longest speeches in presidential history last time, didn't he? You could very easily see him rambling on for like 45, 90 minutes, something like that. And everybody's just out there like, you know, fucking freezing their asses off. So they're doing it inside. But I saw one TikTok video that's basically like, are they about to red wedding Donald Trump because they're doing it indoors and shit like that? I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Fucking life is not as exciting as it is in books and movies. Like that shit does that like that's not gonna happen. They said that they were gonna do some kind of like rally or like big party or something today on the 19th. And they think they said it was gonna be in Washington. And then they're all like, oh, fuck, it's like, you know, fucking January 6th, too. It's like, they mean it this time. Fucking shit's gonna explode and pop off in, like, the biggestest of ways. And, like, that hasn't happened. And seeing as how it's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and almost, like, fucking 7, 8 there, on the East Coast, like, that's just not gonna happen. Like... I hate to break it to everybody, but life is fucking boring and lame. Exciting shit like that doesn't happen. Especially in America. And if it does happen in America, you know about that shit way in advance. Like, that shit doesn't become like that's not surprising news. You see a buildup. You see the parts moving so that, you know, when something does happen, you see it coming. But, like, surprise stuff like that, no, that doesn't happen. Where the fuck is this key? Where's Port the Wolf? I need him to tell me where the fucking key is. Because I don't see it. Oh, there it is. No, okay. Congratulations, Tozy. You're big enough to need mods in your chat now. Yeah, kind of. I've always kind of needed mods in my chat, but, like, I don't know, it's different. I guess I just don't hobnob in the right circles. Because, like, it took a long time to find editors. And fucking, I feel like it would take even longer to find moderators who are willing to fucking moderate the chat of a channel as small as mine. That for most of the time, like 90% of the time, doesn't have an issue with trolls and stuff. I think besides that, the only time I've ever gotten like an actual genuine troll was that one TKS Mantis fan that came in and was all like, oh, fucking blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, you don't sound 6'4". I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. Fuck. Let me see. Let me see if I can look it up. Let's see. Fallout. London. And your key, there it is. I'm looking it up on my cellular telephone device. Where's it? I'm of the same opinion about TikTok. Oh yeah, that was basically the point I was getting at. Like Trump can say that he wants to make TikTok state-run media, whatever the fuck that means, or whatever he thinks it means. But like, I very strongly doubt that that's actually going to happen. I don't see it happening. Like maybe, quote unquote, Elon Musk will buy it, maybe. But like, as far as it being state-run media, no, that's not going to happen. Because the Republicans are going to be like, oh, fuck it. Or maybe not the Republicans, but like traditionalist conservatives are going to be like, no, we don't want that shit. Get that shit out of here. We don't like state-run media bad. Of course, Trump's probably going to try to twist it into a positive somehow. I'm of the same opinion about TikTok as I am about all social medias. I think it needs to be heavily regulated. or in more extreme cases, outright banned because it has too much control of our data. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't have. Well, I mean, specifically when it comes to social media accounts, TikTok has probably the least amount of does like the least amount of data harvesting as far as the social medias go. Like it still does do that, which is like just a problem of the industry. But from what I remember hearing, I remember that they said that TikTok actually does the least. Like it's the least harmful. The most harmful, and this is a video that I saw on TikTok, the most harmful is, surprise, surprise, Facebook, but it's specifically Facebook Messenger. Because like you can get rid of Facebook, like the app and everything on your phone and stuff. But if you have Facebook Messenger, that will connect when you like actually use it. It'll connect to your Wi-Fi, and then it'll connect to any other like connectable devices within your network, and it'll just start scraping information on them. It'll take information on your smart TV, your doorbell, if you have like a wireless doorbell thing, your Roku devices, any other cell phones that are in there, and it'll take like fucking like, you know, the name that's attached to those devices, the software version, what the device actually is, like all this extra shit. And it's literally like, why, like Facebook Messenger too. It's like, damn, that's fucking like evil. Literally the thing that you just use to chat with your, you know, your fucking grandma, or your dad or whatever. Like that's the thing that's the most, you know, data insecure. It's like, fuck, man, we're so fucking fried. And you can't trust private tech companies to regulate themselves when there's no financial incentive to do so. Exactly. That's just like a constant issue in like any industry, though. Like not even industries, like police and stuff. Like they have police, you know, self-regulate all the time, and it very rarely leads to like, you know, like if something does go wrong, they're like, oh, police did an investigation and stuff and found no wrongdoing. It's like, well, yeah, you're investigating yourselves. Of course you didn't find any wrongdoing. Like, that's not like, you know, that's not to say that every police station does that, but like it happens, and it's like, that's fucked up. You can't self-regulate. Nobody can. You had to be deferred to me by a friend. Yeah, exactly. You're 6'4"? Yeah, I'm 6'4". 6'4". I'd volunteer to be a moderator. I like the chill vibes here. I want to keep it that way. We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll see what we'll talk. We'll hit me up after the stream, and we'll chat and we'll vibe. Toshi misspoke. He's actually 4'5", 5'4". Yes, tiny man, tiny Toshi. Let's see. Okay, Crystal Palace Maze is placed on the map directly. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Then I saw a small pillar where the garden robot boss is located. You're surrounded by turrets. Gardener doesn't drop the key. It only drops the maze exit key. The Pindar key is shaped as a holotape and placed in a small white pillar. What the fuck? Hold on, there's an Imgur thing attached to it. An actual picture of the location. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Doesn't even look like it's in the Crystal Palace. It looks like it might be over where the gardener was. Hold on a flippin' second. Hold on a schmeckle. Hold on a ding-dang second. Where is it? There it is. this place? What the flip? How in the name of fuck is anybody even supposed to see that? What in the hell? Like, that's the key we need, is this holotape. Which is like, okay, yeah, sure, it's a holotape, you know. Key, you think key, but like the holotape, more often than not is the thing, right? But like, I mean, admittedly, there wasn't anything that says like, oh, like this is where you get the key. And from the information that I read on Reddit just now, it seems like the terminal that we looked at says, oh, the key is over. We'll double check the terminal when we go back there, because I think the terminal says like, oh, it's in the Crystal Palace or whatever, which is like right over there. But then it's over here, and this is in the maze, which is not the Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace has its own fucking thing, and yet the maze. Again, we'll double check the thing, but we got the key, so. Yippee! 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 Okay. Over here. Let's drop here. Jesus. Hey Toshi, did you know NASA tests if there is hydrogen? Did you know NASA tests if there is a hydrogen fire by using brooms? You're gonna have to fucking elaborate on what you mean by that, you nonsensical freak of nature. What are you talking about? What do you mean they test hydrogen with brooms? Oh, sorry, excuse me. Test if there's a hydrogen fire with brooms. What do you mean? You can't just say goofy shit. That's my job. Are you in London or Pompeii? What's with all the lava flows and ash-filled skies? So, I don't know the lore or anything, but this whole, like, bottom area, fucking, like, Brickton and all that shit, this is all, like, a big, like, not cave system, sorry. Like, a canyon or whatever. Like, this whole area just, like, fucking exploded to hell. And I guess fucking London is sitting on top of a fucking active lava flow. Or magma flow. Like a vein of magma. Not that big, that's radiation. And fucking, when the bombs went off, I guess it just fucking shot all that up, and now there's fucking lava and shit. I'm just gonna fast travel. I can't be bothered to fucking go through all that shit again. We did it the first time. We did it again. We succeeded. Hallelujah. NASA scientists are literal wizards. They literally are, like, literal, actual, real life, for true and for serious wizards. Sorry, hold on one second. Okay, let's check this thing real quick. Does this say the maze or in the actual, thing? Okay, don't knock. Fuck, it's so far away. Cardi, I've locked a bunch of, computers in the Pindar with the building supplies. Sorry, mate, I had no choice. Shit's fucked. Croydon's shifted again. Place feels more fragile than ever. Okay, that kind of makes it sound like it was on a fault line. If not for the Pindar, I wouldn't recognize where I was. So I had so much has fallen away since we were last here. Tread lightly. I don't trust these computers. I don't trust those computers to not force their way out. So don't give them the motivation. Yeah, leave them to it. Anyway, if you're reading this, I've made it. I'm holding up nearby. With any luck, by the time you finished reading this, I've crept up behind you. Oh, shit! But I know you have a lot of reasons to go after... Now I know you have a lot of reasons to go after what went down today, but don't shoot me, yeah? But please don't. Ruminations. You're not here yet, and I've got nothing but time, it seems. Getting to Croydon was rough. These settlers pursued further than I thought they would. Can't imagine how rough it's been for you right now. Sorry it all went to shit, mate. I thought it'd be a smash and grab. Didn't think they'd put up much of a fight. They had a cardboard constructible cruel as a lookout. For fuck's sake. Oh, constable cruel. Sorry. I'll make this up to you. I swear. Just don't know how yet. It's changed so much since we were last here. There's barely any back routes left now. It's about time we put the construction cast to use. Reopen some of the routes. Mind you, some will have to dig back open. Others have plain succumbed to the lava. Thought you were pinging me earlier. There I was, sat on my arse, sweating like a Tommy in a tea shop, and some dodgy radio signal interrupted Crystal Palace. Some dodgy radio signal interrupt Crystal Palace. Okay. Is that you, Cardi? I thought. Couldn't be. As it's talking about something further into Croydon. And we never go further into Croydon, right? Okay, peace offering. You let me down, Cardi, but I can... Oh, I let you down, Cardi, but I can make it up to you. Maybe even before you arrive. You know that. I know the deal. We don't go further into Croydon, but I can make this right. Those weird radio messages are still parroting the same thing. Do you have what it takes to navigate the Crystal Palace maze? Feels like a broken transmission repeated some pre-war malarkey. Pre-recorded malarkey. Doesn't matter what it is, other than it's something. If it's some broken transmission that suddenly started, then something has to be suddenly making the transmission, right? Maybe it's a robot. Maybe they'll have some decent parts. High-grade circuitry. Or maybe there's people I can rob blind there. I don't give a flying fuck at this point. I'm going to give you a visit. Hopefully this day won't have been for nothing, and you'll forgive me. If you get to the Pindar before I'm back, hunker down somewhere. I've still got the Pindar key on me. No, I wasn't about to leave you the key. I don't trust you to not try gun down those computers alone. Okay. When I'm back from this maze place, I'll share what I've got. Then we'll unlock the door. Deal with those computers, grab our stuff, and we can build our way out of here, yeah? Croydon's been good for us. The Pindar's been a great hide. But the place is shifting so much these days. It feels like we're flying a bit too close to the sun now, don't you think? Catch you soon. Cloth. Okay, that's fair. I was about to fucking crash the fuck out and like, you said it was in the Crystal Palace. Why is it not in the Crystal? The thing clearly says that it was in the maze. So that's my bad. Okay. So you know how hydrogen is a gas that's used in rocket fuel, and gas leaks can be devastating. Well, fire caused by hydrogen gas leaks are colorless and odorless. Okay, interesting. So when testing if there's a fire, they'll bring brooms with them, and if the broom bursts into flames, you have a hydrogen fire. Oh, interesting. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know rocket spaceship buildings. I think I spent 5 minutes in Kerbal Space Program one time, tried to build a rocket, didn't get anywhere. I'm like, this isn't fun. This is dumb. I'm out of here. But that makes sense. If rocket fuel, when it's on fire, is colorless and odorless, which is really weird. I kind of want to see what that looks like now. It definitely makes sense that they would use something that can catch on fire regularly to test for colorless and odorless fire. Kind of want to see what that looks like. I can't find a good video. If anybody in the chat knows a good like video example for it, fucking message me on Discord and we'll take a look. Does that sound interesting? This is Croydon. Looks the same as it does now. I like how they type out arse. As you know, they say it in the English way. Exactly. Because it's the exact same word, they just pronounce it differently. It's like saying, actually no, that's slightly different. I was gonna say, it's like spelling, because they say zebra in England instead of zebra. But then I'm all like, well, how would you spell that differently? That's actually Z-E-B-R-A, and spelled the exact same way both times. So it's like, okay, let's crack this bitch open. Schmack. We did it. Oh, fuck. Open the door. Hooray. We are successful. Ooh. Oh. Hey there. Reload, 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 reload.
Assistant?
There we go.
There's trouble about.
Oh, fuck. There's more ghouls. Oh, geez, there's a bunch of them. Get him, Kira. Show him what for. I can't see. It's dark as fuck. Good job.
We're not alone.
Oh, you got it. Cool. I think you mean zebra. Alright, that's fair. You spell it with a D. Z-E-D-B-R-A. Zed. Because I guess they do say Z as Zed. Like that's the name of the letter. You know? Get over here and carry some of my fucking garbage. Please and thank you.
You come with tribute?
We have to be polite to Kira. She's very nice. And has apparently been picking up stuff already. Oh, I completely forgot I had that. This big fucking rocket launcher. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. I don't think I've gotten any weapons or armor that are better. My junk in the middle of our street. My junk. Alright, sick. Alright. What do we got? Oh, is this all the construction? Alright, it's all the construction resources. Let's go. And I can carry it without having my spinal column broken. Because it's just enough to have a bunch of stuff, but not too little as to not complete my task. Fantastic. All right. Let's do this. Build the bridge. Tink, tink, tink. I get out my little pink Fisher Price hammer. Little plastic thing. Ta-da! We did it. Us as a singular individual did this. My God, there's feral ghouls. Take the shot, Swanson. Wait, I'm the one shooting. Shit, my bad. Swanson, I had to reload. Take out this guy first. Maybe get a good shot. Hey, got him. 2% damage, or 2 times damage rather. Hey, fuck you. Shit. Shit. Kira. Kira, for the love of God. Where'd you go? Open the door, or I'm gonna throw rocks through your window, you dumb whore. Fucking first time I saw a video with that sound, it fucking murdered me. It was hilarious. Because it was like my cat outside my bedroom at 3 a.m. Open the door, or I'll throw rocks through your window, you dumb whore. Oh, Dr. Phil. Where would we be without you? He's hiding. You can't fucking hide. That's cheating. That's bullshit and cheating. Is there a bunch more ghouls? There's a bunch more ghouls over there. Hey. Get out here, you bastards. Fuck you. Get out here and face me. My light's not even on. What the fuck am I doing? Kira, get over here. Help me murder all these zombies. What is dead and such. Oh god. Please. There we go. Now that I'm actually aiming, I can hit them. Tickets. Hello. Are you prepared to die? Are you prepared to suffer in ways unimaginable? That's a legendary one, too. I gotta be careful. Do I have any grenades? I thought I picked up some grenades. I don't, but I can hit them with the fucking launchy. Get fucked, nerds. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a big sad thing for you. Damn, son. Oh, fuck. Now your buddies are flanking me. Never mind. They're dead. And that gun just didn't want to shoot for some dumb reason. Epic. Ow. Kira, please. Come in and save me. Never mind, I can save myself. I guess I could. Neck shot. I am a god amongst men. You see how I slew these monstrous ghouls? All with my own abilities. My own great and powerful magics. Watch another ghoul comes out and I'm like, oh god, no! Oh, we got one more. Gotta put him down. Oh, thank god, Kira's here. I honestly thought I was just about to die there, and then all my boasting would have been for naught. I would have been made to look quite the fool, if you ask me. Alright, so, first things first, I don't have any stim packs. That's bad, because my arms are broken. Some bitch. Eat them cherry bakewells. Gulp down that iron brew. Couple potato chips. I do have a stim pack. Hell yeah. I need to take Rat away. Excellent. That's good, that's good. Okay. Now what? Oh, we go this way. Ah, beautiful Croydon. An epicenter of culture and humanities. Are you ready to die? Apparently not, because you ran like a coward. Another one? No. You need to get adamantium skeletons so your limbs quit breaking all the time. I really do, you know? That's the one thing I don't like about Fallout 4 leveling, is it's like, oh, I need to get like, because there's just like so much shit that you can get that it's like, Oh, this sounds like a good thing to get. I'm gonna get that. And then you get it, and it's like, fuck, I should have got this other thing like 4 levels ago. What the fuck? Why am I so dumb? But I'll get it. What do I need for that, actually? I gotta double check. There's that. Aha! Oh, God! Get him, Kira! Show him what's good. Oh, yeah. Took a chunk of his skull off. Uh-oh.
Victory awaits.
Shit. Get him, Kira. I think I hit him there. Nah, I missed. That one was Kira. Oh, you're doing the rad dance. Ah, fuck, they're alive again. Shit. Oh fuck. No. Rocket launcher time. You've activated the ace up my sleeve. This isn't it. It has a scope that does nothing. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, I see the scope. Suck at shooting. I'm so bad at it. Hey, where you going? Stop walking away from me. Kira, babe, I need you to be alive, like right now. This man is going to murder me. Oh, not after I showed him in the dick a couple times. Okay, let's grab this. Ka-ka-ka-blam! Oh, that's unfortunate. Ka-ka-ka-blam. Alright, that worked. I'm gonna have to look for more ammo for this thing. Alright, get the fuck up. True, but Fallout 4 you can keep leveling basically forever until you have all perks. That is true. That is accurate. One of the smart things, like for London specifically, I think the definite strat is to get set up in like a little settlement thing, you know, like especially now after the update that there's that little mission or not mission, but there's that little that little like in Fallout 4 they had home base in Diamond City, where it's like an interior settlement and it's basically just like your house. They have that in like right next to where the vagabonds hang out, and it's like I think the strat is to like go down that route, go down with them, get set up right next to the Swan and Miter, get set up in that little outpost, you know, make like your room and stuff like that, and then use that as like a middle area, like a hub, and then basically just run around London murdering everything left, right, and center. Just build up on experience, get yourself all buff and stuff, and then like start doing main question mission-y kind of things. Cause like, I mean, we're on like very hard difficulty right now, which is the one like just below survival, and like whoa, and like fuck, it's still kind of hard. It's not as hard, but it's still kind of hard. But on like survival, like damn, they really meant that shit. There we go. On very hard, it's a bit more doable. It's just very hard. On survival, it's really like fucking like nightmare mode. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. Which I like/dislike. Which I have a like/dislike opinion of, because on the one hand, it adds more player freedom, but also prevents you from fully dedicating yourself to one play style. Yeah, like that's the interesting thing when I see people saying like, oh, Fallout isn't an RPG. It's like, yeah, it is. It's just not like, I can't even really think of a proper term to describe it properly, because you think of something like, you know, like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas are closer to like, you know, Baldur's Gate style RPGs where you're actually doing like a build, right? You're building a character that has a specific play style and stuff. And so by proxy, you have specific kinds of characters and specific kinds of loadout that can do specific things, you know? You can't go from like, whoop, that's an underground area I didn't want to go to yet. You can't go in New Vegas, like, you can't spec your character as like, oh, I'm going to be like full, you know, stealth sniper. Nope. Help the stranded Tommies. Nope. They're fine. They're probably okay. Like, you can't go full like stealth sniper in Fallout New Vegas and then try to do like, you know, big gun shit, right? Or melee build. Like, you can't do that. You can kind of like split it to where like you're kind of good at both, but you're not like really good at one or the other. Okay, cool. Had to make sure I was pointing the right way. But in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, you can do that, but you can also, you basically become like, it's not even like a jack of all trades. You literally just become of all trades if you like level enough. That's why I kind of like the way the balance that Fallout 76 found, where you have your special stats and you can set them, but you can't increase them. But you can do the same thing. You can get all the perk cards that allow you to do basically anything, but you have a specific number of specials that you can, you know, distribute, or special points that you can distribute amongst your specials to then like create your build, but you still have access to everything. It's kind of like if they did that for Fallout 4, actually, it would literally just be the same as... I feel like if they did that for Fallout 4 specifically, it would be better, or it would have been more well-received because it would have been seen as
Keep your eyes open.
new and different, but still along the same lines as Fallout 4. Or as, you know, New Vegas and Fallout 3. But when they did that with Fallout 76, I think a lot of the negative press around Fallout 76 resulted in like a worse taste for the stat-based system that they have in 76. Because like, it's not bad, it's just different. They did get rid of like skills and stuff though, which is kind of a bummer. Fallout 4 leans the heaviest on the action part of the action RPG. Where Fallout 3 and New Vegas lock you into a specific build, so it feels more like a classic and a standard RPG. Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe that. That's why I think the 76 build is a good middleman, a good, maybe not compromise, but I guess maybe compromise actually would probably be the best way to describe it when you take into account those older games. Because yeah, it is the same thing, but it still allows that sort of larger player freedom to, you know, pick and choose what sort of fighting style you want to go with. Because like, you did have that in like 3 and New Vegas, but you sort of had to like plan ahead, right? You had to plan for what perks you wanted to get, whereas with Fallout 76 you just have to like level and become stronger and stronger, and then like upgrade perk cards. Which I think, like, not the perk card specifically, but I think that's a good way of doing progressive growth in RPGs. Like, it's closer to the Skyrim thing, where it's like, you become better in specific things depending on how you play. So if you're always doing stealth shit, you're always sneaking around and stuff, you level in stealth a lot quicker than you would in, like, you know, like two-handed combat with axes or daggers or swords or shields or anything like that, because you're not using that like those kinds of like skills or weapons in combat or in gameplay, which I like. I think they should definitely go for something that's more like Skyrim for like future RPGs. Hydrogen, fire, and ignition demonstration. Okay, cool. We found it. Sick. Let me pull this up here real quick. Because I wanna check this out. I wanna see what this looks like. Switch back over to that. Don't pull down Discord or it's gonna break the fucking universe. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, that's interesting. It kind of looks like a flare. Like this little orange bit right here. And there's still heat there even though you couldn't see it. Yeah, that's crazy because like on here, like you can still see the flames, but that's like I would imagine the hottest part. Maybe not the hottest part, but the most chemically active part of a nitrogen, the nitrogen fire. But then like you look on the thermal thing and you can see all this stuff around, like this whole area. You just can't see fire there. That's crazy. Until it catches fire with the wood, and then you can see, you know, a lot more happening there. That's crazy. Damn. Science is fucking bananas. Holy shit. Alright. Like right now I'm obliterating dudes into pieces of mush with my sledgehammer in Fallout 3 because strength is 10. Melee is almost max, and I have the bloody mess perk. Yeah, exactly. Like you pre-planned into that, whereas with an RPG like Fallout 4 or Fallout 76, you sort of have access to everything. Well, I'll go with Fallout 76 specifically because it is you're more easily able to slot into a a specific build type. I think that it works better in Fallout 76 specifically because when you compare it to Skyrim, in Skyrim you could get max on everything, which is like, okay, that's cool. You can literally just become like, you know, an all-powerful dude. And that's kind of how it is in Fallout 4. But it took more inspiration from Fallout 3 and New Vegas to build its RPG system from there as opposed to Skyrim. Of course, taking inspiration, but with 76, it sort of scales back to like 3 and New Vegas, but also incorporates the progression system from Skyrim in the sense that you have access to all of the skills. You can get everything, but when it comes to Fallout 76, it's still like a build system. So you have to sort of pick what kind of build you want to do. But because you have that freedom of flexibility, you can tinker and toy and test with different builds and play styles. Most likely by way of it being, an online RPG, and fucking MMO and stuff like that, which is like that makes complete and total sense. But it makes more sense as that sort of play style because of the fact that you can still create a build, but you still have access to all the stuff, so you can shift around and really define your play style. Let's go. Marvel Rivals are calling, bruh. I should probably play that on a stream at some point. I think that'd be fun. I'm not really huge on those kind of like Overwatch, not really like rail combat games. I forget the proper word for games like that. But I think it might be kind of fun. Test it out, check it out. Plus, it's a free game, can't beat free. But yeah, that's kind of why I was a little disappointed in Starfield's RPG system, because even though it does incorporate elements of like, if you play more like this, then you're leveling, like you'll get stronger. You get better at specific things by doing specific things, very much like Skyrim. I like that, but I don't really like that it's still that sort of like Fallout 4 is like you can unlock everything kind of thing, and it's like you could like it's not a Fallout 4 thing, it's a Skyrim thing because you could do that in Skyrim, I don't know. I'm just not. I'm more of a like build fan, right? Like that's why I got so, not specifically why, but that's a big part of why I got so into Baldur's Gate, right? Because it's like, oh hell yeah, I can like, you know, it allows that min-max part of my brain to really like dig in and be like, oh fuck yeah, fucking numbers and fucking like, oh like what's the good specials and like what's the good abilities and fucking shit like that. And like, oh I can be a dragon, fuck yes. But yeah, like it's I like those kinds of games a little bit more, and I don't think it's like bad for like Starfield or Fallout 4 or whatever to sort of be those kind of games that are like, you would fucking just be an all-powerful like badass dude, you can fucking do anything and fucking all that shit. I just think it sort of like devalues the whole like role-playing aspect of it a little, because it is like still role-playing, it's just a different kind of role-playing. Is there a corpse here? Ah, there it is. I have no fucking idea where the hell I'm going. Convict outfit. I'm not a big hero shooter guy either. Yeah, I'm just not good at competitive stuff. I mean, you guys see how I'm fucking handling this game and fucking being able to shoot in a straight line. Ow. Fuck, I got hit. Like, fucking, I can't shoot to save my life. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn door. God damn it. But, like, I don't know. Like, it seems fun, and the worlds and the universes seem fun, but, like, I feel like I just get rolled way too often, way too easily, and I'd just be like, I'm not having fun. This is a bummer. Fuck you. That was a headshot. I probably choked at like the last possible second. Hey, what are you doing? Bitch. Shooting at me? Am I even going the right direction? I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Travel further in Croydon. Help the stranded Tom. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's where I was going. I was supposed to go that way. I'm dumb. Alright, let's run back that way. We can always explore this area later. Or never. It's one or the other. We'll see what happens. Okay. Unrelated, but have you been following Pirate Software's WoW drama? It's been really hilarious watching his fall from grace. I haven't. Funnily enough, the other guy who was in here before he went off to go play Marvel Rivals, Evil Death Azul, he's my editor. He lives up in Washington, and he's actually a fan of Pirate Software. Apparently, he told me that apparently Pirate has a some kind of charity up there. Actually, he runs a ferret habitat or something like that. But every once in a while, I'll see a clip from him, and he seems like a decent guy who has like pretty decent takes overall. But it's kind of overshadowed by one of the like early clips I saw from him, where he was basically saying like, "Oh, more game developers should listen to Asmongold." And I recently revisited that clip, and I think kind of maybe, or at least I interpreted it as such, that the point he was kind of making is like game developers should listen to Asmongold not inherently because he's right, but more so he's kind of like more on the pulse of what a large segment of gamers are kind of like talking about, you know? And game developers should part and parcel be listening to him so that they can kind of get an idea of where some people are at in the whole, you know, gaming ecosystem and stuff, and what some people are concerned about. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if that's like 100%, you know? I definitely feel like because like there's so many people who are like in the gaming ecosystem. They're like, oh fucking, oh woke bad, fucking like DEI bad, shit like that. Just fucking like actual brain rot. Ow, bitch. Oh my god, it worked. Holy shit. Sick. I didn't think that would murder him outright. But yeah, all those people like who are they're kind of like tied in with this whole fucking like culture war shit that's going on. And that just like spills over into video games, and because they're kind of in both, it all just gets mixed together, and it's just this fucking toxic negative clusterfuck where it's basically like one side is like, oh, we just want like, you know, good games that have like good stories and, you know, fucking don't feel like gross or icky or anything. And then there's this other group of people who are just like, we just don't want gays and blacks in video games. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? So it's like, I don't know. I don't inherently know a whole lot about Pirate Software. I just kind of see some stuff from him every once in a while. I think he's right that more game developers should be more attentive to what gamers are like saying they want and stuff, but I don't think that Osmongold is the guy to listen to on that front. Primarily because like and this is like recent stuff that Tim Kaine talked about. I'm actually sort of working on a short talking briefly about it. But Tim Kaine was basically all like, gamers don't really understand what it is they want from video games. And part of that is because like they're not really good, or like I guess we're not really good at sort of explaining what it is we want, you know? Because it's so easy to be like, oh, the AI's dumb, make the AI not stupid. And it's like, okay, well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean make the AI not stupid? You want it like, there's so much that could mean that it's like you need to make it clear what you want from that. Yep. And then game developers have the same problem where they don't know what gamers want, partially because like they're just looking at like trends and stuff. They're looking at shit that sells, shit that does numbies. And it's like, because that's why like microtransaction games are still around, because people they take advantage of those microtransaction options. They buy shit. But at the same time, like everybody's like, oh, microtransactions are gross, we don't like them and shit. But then like you keep buying them. If you don't want microtransactions in your game, stop buying the games. If you don't want fucking, I don't know, fucking like what's a good example? I don't know. I can't think of it. But like, because that's another reason why like a lot of, because there are some devs who are like, oh, more players don't want like big open worlds and stuff, because like I think big open world games are still like super duper popular and stuff, but a lot of gamers just don't like the fact that they're like constantly filled with all these like, you know, collect-a-thon quests and stuff. That's why a lot of people aren't real jazzed about Ubisoft games anymore, like Assassin's Creed and stuff, because they're always filled with so many just like random collect-a-thon things. It's like, this isn't fun. We're just literally running from point to point, grabbing a thing, and that's part of the reason why there's kind of this burnout on big, huge open world games. Plus, they're graphically intensive, and graphics are kind of like one of the last things that a lot of gamers care about. Okay, so the TLDR on the drama. His group ran a hard dungeon. We're talking about WoW. Got it. 2 people died permadeath, and he could have done more to help, but ran to the exit and then took no responsibility afterwards. I think I vaguely remember seeing something about that. I'm really simplifying it, but basically, it wasn't him effing up that resulted in the drama. It was his attitude he took, just being kind of douchey and not accepting any blame. Yeah, I think I saw like a little bit of a TikTok about that, where he was, I just remember he was in WoW, and he was, I can't even barely remember what the fuck he was talking about. But it sounds like that's the TLDR on the clip that I saw, or maybe like of the drama related to that clip. But yeah, that's kind of douchey. So yeah, let's see. 2 people died permadeath, and he could have done more to help, but ran to the exit and then took no responsibility afterwards. Yeah, I don't understand people who like do that, where it's like, you know, you could have done more, and it's like, you know, fucking like just say like, hey, more could have been done. Don't just be like, oh no, I did literally everything I could, and then fucking just bounce. It's like, no, like, just fucking take it. Like, 2 people died on your watch. Like, that sucks, yeah, but like, own that shit. What the fuck? Witcher 4 running on a CPU that ain't even out yet. Gonna be like 10 years before I get to play that after it's out. Lol. Yeah. 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 Yeah, fucking, just building a PC is fucking rough. One of the fucking, I mean, like, it's probably not, like, the best thing to do, but the thing that I do is I have a Best Buy credit card, right, that has, like, $3,000 of, a $3,000 credit line, and I guess more so what I did recently, as opposed to something that I do, is I bought what was it? I think I needed a new, I can't remember if I needed a new motherboard, but I remember I needed something for my computer. Oh, no, yeah, I remember. So, when I originally got Alan Wake 2, I was super fucking pumped to play that game. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. And I needed to get, I got in to play it, and it was just, like, real laggy, like, dragging real hard. And I'm all like, what the fuck is happening? Like, it's so fucking choppy. And I did a little bit of research and stuff, and I think that I determined that the issue was my processor, which at that point, yeah, my processor was definitely a little bit older and it needed to be upgraded. So what I did is I'm like, okay, I don't want to go with Intel anymore. I want to go with AMD. So I got an AMD processor, and I'm like, cool, let's do this shit. And then I realized, like, oh fuck, AMD processors specifically need an AMD motherboard, different, proprietary technology or whatever the fuck. Damn, shit, that sucks. So got a new processor, couldn't use it, which meant I had to get a new motherboard. And then, fuck, did I get new RAM? I don't think I got new RAM. I think I just got a new processor, a new motherboard, and then like a couple of other things. I can't remember. I could probably pull up all the information if I went back and looked on my card. Looked at everything I bought. But I ended up drawing like $2,000, let's say. Nice flat even number. Ended up drawing like $2,000 in credit, just getting enough money for like a new case, new motherboard, this, that, and the other thing. I think the other thing. Oh yeah, the other thing was hard drives, because I got the motherboard that I have has 4 M.2 slots, and an M.2 is a solid state hard drive, but it's like small. It's like it's kind of like a stick of RAM, but like an old stick. Maybe not an old stick of RAM, but like a stick of RAM that you would use in a laptop. It basically looks like that. And those are pretty expensive, especially when you get fucking 2 terabytes like I did per chip. So I got all this space, but the nice thing is I was able to slot them in, and it looks like real clean, right? You don't have any like big SATA drive, or not SATA drives, big SSD drives just kind of sticking out there. They're all like, they all look like they're integrated into the motherboard, and you can't even see them because there's this like plate that goes over the slot where the M.2s go in. So it's just like hidden, and it looks real clean. But basically I ran that line of credit, and with Best Buy, if you have a thing where you pay it off in like a year, I think, you don't have to pay any interest on it. So now, good thing, I have a whole bunch of, I have basically an entirely brand new, up-to-date, modern fucking supercomputer. But the bad thing is I got a fucking like $2,000 line of credit that I gotta like start dumping money into pretty soon, because it's like, I'm not getting close to my end of like the year mark. But it is kind of like one of those things where like, oh man, I should probably start, trying to get ahead on that. So it's one of those cases where it's like, I don't necessarily recommend people take out a line of credit just to fucking upgrade their computer and stuff. But if you need like pieces, right? Like if you just need like maybe not like a brand new CPU, but just something that's like, more so recent, like last gen or the gen before, look into something like, a firm or some other, like short credit line, to where it's like, you can make progress on it, and then like you get the thing, and then you just pay it off, one of those pay-as-you-go things. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. It's always just one of those things that, so never take financial advice from Toshi. Got it. Yeah, exactly. I was literally about to say that. This is not financial advice. This is just me saying what I said. And if it works for you, it works. But it's one of those things that you gotta like investigate, like you gotta look into that shit. You gotta make sure like, okay, is this gonna work out for me in my specific situation? And if I do this, are there going to be any negative side effects from like, missing payments or, just like taking out the loan in general? Because there's a lot of loans that have like loans and lines of credit that have interest on them, and those interests will always fucking get you. So always read the fine print. But I always recommend people, specifically for like computer stuff, right? Because it's like, for individual pieces, they're really expensive. But if you're like smart with it, you can definitely make it work easily. Easily. Again, this is not financial advice. Don't do what I did. I'm just saying, it's an option. Alright, wake the fuck up. Hello, Second Lieutenant White. Oh, Buckley, sorry.
My God. Another person. Are you friend? Or are you foe?
I really don't know at this point. Lieutenant Doyle sent me.
Oh, God. Bless that man.
Thank you. Where are the Bricktonians?
I'm afraid. Well, it's quite the tale. Lieutenant Doyle sent us with orders to build the bridges and contact the Croydonians. But he didn't prepare us for the arduous task ahead. During the construction of the first bridge, 2 Brixtonians died and fell into the lava.
Bummer.
Poor souls. May they find eternal rest in God's bosom. I took Private Clark and Whitford ahead to survey the area, but when we returned, the bridge and the Brixtonians were gone.
You said they were all dead. Why did you leave them here? Oh, why did they leave you here?
I assumed they blame us for the death of their fellow tribespeople, and saw this as retribution. Perhaps we are. That is our burden to yield. But if you're here, that means the bridge is back up. I'll send Clark back to Doyle, and I'll wait for you to build that second bridge.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, God's light shines through you.
Shawns? Why did you mention God so much?
My faith has brought me back here and kept me alive. It's only thanks to He that I can still fight. When I was young, my family was ravaged by disease. Took my brother, my mother. She prayed day and night. I was spared. A miracle, she said. I decided not to waste that miracle. Joined the Tommies as soon as I could.
Sick. Oh no, my current CPU is fine. What I'm saying is that Witcher 4 is designed for a next-gen CPU that isn't even commercially available yet, which is wild. Oh, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, especially that game. The fucking Witcher series, especially like Witcher 3, the last one. Very graphically intensive. So, yeah. Definitely gonna be a bit of a budget wall, a budget gate to get into access that game. It's like if GTA 6 was released exclusively on PlayStation 6, which doesn't even exist. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. What do you think of the Brixtonians? I know nothing about them.
We are all God's children.
We know nothing about them.
I'll pass no
We're
judgment.
in this together.
Not even on primitive minds.
Okay. Sorry, what did you say?
We are all God's children.
Ah, okay.
I'll pass no judgment.
No judgment. What do you... Even I don't judge anybody. Not even those filthy, dirty, disgusting, subhuman primitives. Like, damn, fucking say what you really feel.
He's firm. Too firm.
Okay, you
But
could have
he
probably
cares for
worded
his
that
men.
different.
And that is the most I can ask of any superior officer.
Okay. What about that second bridge?
I assume Lieutenant Doyle wants you to finish the job and build the second bridge to Croydon, up ahead. If you need more resources, you'll find them inside the tunnels. Watch out. Dangerous creatures lie ahead.
Awesome. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to wrap this all up. Why are you staying behind?
If I was to return before the job was done, I'd be bringing shame to my squad mates and to my country.
Okay, cool. Goodbye.
Go with God, my friend.
Dope. Come on, mouse. There we go. Do 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 do. So do I go this way? Is it back this way? Nope. Promising. Kind of spooky. Skeleton. Skeleton. Oh fuck, there's rats. Get them. Oh fuck, they're coming. Shit. I don't know if this is the right way. I swear it sounded like she said he's too femmy. He's too much of a femboy. Sorry, femman. Femman. It's funny. He's too feminine. He's too feminine to be in the military. He's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Are you insane? You sound like an insane individual. He's too femme. He's too much of a femme fatale. West Croydon Station. Croydon. Croydon. Okay. Where the fuck am I and what the fuck am I doing? Travel further into Croydon. Okay. Did I do it? Am I further into Croydon? Oh, I am. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I am. Back. Turn the light on. This way? Oh no, exploded deadman. This way. Is this right? Am I going the right way? What am I doing? It says I gotta be down there. How do I get down there? This way? That doesn't look right. Oh, hell yeah. Oil fields. Let's go! So what is the, like, fucking lore with this whole Croydon area? Like, seriously, I have no idea what the hell's happening. All I know is they're just like, oh, go to this area and get this fucking petition signature from the dude, and so you can get into Westminster Abbey. And now I'm on, like, the surface of fucking Mars or some shit. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Or where I am. Why is all this lava and fucking stuff? Why is Canyon in London? What is happening? I did it. There's an invisible wall. Find a new support beam. Oh, okay. Not enough resources. Shit. Have I been here before? Oh no, yeah, this is... Yeah, wait, this is right back out the other way. So... Wait. I'm confused. So I go back in here. But then I go this way. I go back out this way. Maybe I should turn off a couple of my current tasks.
Smells like cat litter.
Because I don't think I have anything that's overlaying something else. But wouldn't hurt. I don't know about Croydon in the future, but historically, it was one of London's poorest boroughs, so maybe the lava and ash is a metaphor for extreme poverty? I don't know. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Is there, like, fucking lava veins? Like, something... Like, is... Oh. Found it. Hooray! We did it. Congratulations, everybody. I mean, like, the, you know, fucking nuclear bombs do fucking all kinds of crazy shit, so it's like... I don't think it'd be impossible that there'd just be, you know, lava in the middle of London. Which, like, I'm not even saying that's really that big of an issue. I'm just saying, like... Hooray! We found an unusual call box. It's the... Fucking... I was about to say wizard. But he's not a wizard. He's a doctor. God damn it. He's the doctor. Some bitch. Okay, let's see if this works. Hey, we did it. But yeah, like it's all like a big crater and there's lava and shit and stuff. Like why is this where the bomb hit? Is Croydon like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of lore about the world here that I'm not aware of. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Croydon! What's up, everybody? How's it going? Your face is all fucked up.
Who is Peter wanders the road?
Uh-oh. He speaks in tongues. Is that... Imbamic pentameter? What?
We dad. Dost thou know the bard's way to speak? Thou engrosseth the wandering Croydon eye.
He's speaking Shakespeare.
Mercutio.
Hell yeah, I'm Mercutio.
So we may converse. How may I help thee?
I don't fucking know. How'd you get here?
Dost thou not know? Hark! Mine own father inseminated my mother.
Ah, very good.
To Croydon itself. If be true, then yon tale is forsooth lost to time.
Ooh, excuse me. Who are you?
Our known name is Reese. I concur with my father's decision. I lead mine own people by divine choice. I define the leadership to be mine own purpose.
Got it. Have the Croydonians never left this place?
What purpose be there in the outside world?
Well,
In here, we have sustenance here, of all shapes and forms. We are resolute and joyous.
I can see that by the very Mad Max style decor you have. Anything I can do?
As a foreigner, thou hast the power to reach places our hands cannot. Hark, our ancient books describe a magical artifact known as Prospero's Book.
Uh-huh.
An inscription lieth at the start of our texts. It names a globe. Happily the book be there.
I've got the Prosper. I can just hand him any old book. He's talking about the Globe Theater? Isn't that the one that Shakespeare did at? What do you mean by globe?
There'll be a name inscribed upon the first page of our texts. Happily its location.
Okay. What will you give me in exchange for Prospero's book?
We shall distribute undue excess. And each man will have enough.
Based. Okie dokie.
It's a thing, perchance to dream.
Bruh, so wise.
And you, Mercutio, I have too grieved a heart to take a tedious loop. Foreigners, something is wrong. I will stay vigilant.
Okay, have fun. Have I done the thing that I'm supposed to do? Speak to Second Lieutenant Buckley. What? Oh, is he in here somewhere? Wait, no. He's over there? Oh, do I gotta go back and tell him I did it? I built the bridge and I'm a big special boy, man. I did it, and I should get hugs and head pats? Is that the thing? That's probably the thing. Yeah, it wants me to go back in there. Buckley. Buckley, we need to cook. fuck out of my way. I'm Mercutio. Damn it. Help. Help. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Where's the... So fucking turn around. Okay, so... It's not that way, because that's the bridge. Is it this way? Yeah, here we go. Okay. This way, and then this way. Alright, sick. Sick. Oh, there she is. Buckley.
How goes your work? Has a second bridge been built?
It has, and it's magnificent. Regretfully, yes. Exactly. That is my exact fucking tone right now. Unfortunately, it has been.
It's not our place to judge the choices of those above us. Only to follow, with a clear heart and a sound mind.
Okay.
But I may have something to compensate you.
Sick.
You've not only done a good job, but also serviced the Tommies dutifully. For this, I'm giving you this written commendation. It's a fine prize. For a fine man. The Tommies will be proud to have you. Not just that. I'm also giving you the stim packs we brought along with us.
Oh,
just
hell
before
yeah.
the bridge collapsed. I believe you need them more than us.
Absolutely.
We'll head back to Brixton now. May God guide your path, my friend.
I kind of wish that in the story, so like the way that Fallout London story plays out is you wake up, you're in the lab, you break out, and then the first thing you see is the vagabonds who were raiding the lab, and you talk to them and they're all like, you can come with us, you can come and do fucking Peaky Blinders bullshit. Fucking stab people. You can do that, or you can just be all like, no, I'm just gonna fucking go my own way, right? And go to the, go hang out with the Thames folk. Because they mentioned the Thames folk. I feel like the story would have been, especially with like all this, like let's say we're taking all of the, let's say we're taking all the borough missions into consideration, like that's staying quote unquote as is, right? I think that it would have been better and made a bit more sense and wouldn't have felt as drawn out if the borough stuff was like our direct line either immediately after, or sorry, because like I feel like going straight to the Thames folk makes more sense in the context of the story. I feel like we should have either gone from the Thames folk directly into this mission stuff for the boroughs, not like, hey, you need the signature to get into Westminster Abbey and stuff like that. But more so like the Thames folk are all like, oh, fucking like go and talk to this guy, because actually, let me walk back on that a little bit, because there was a point where you go to the Thames folk and you talk to the ferryman and he's like, oh, find this kid. He says he's been to one of the labs. You go and you do that. You find him and the kid's like, oh, we got to talk to Lazarus because he knows where like this thing is. I can't remember. That's how fucking far separated we are from the main mission. I don't even remember much of what we were doing prior to this point. But we go and do that. And then, what was it? After that, we do the thing with the kid. We do the thing with Lazarus. And then some middle point happens. And then we're pointed in the direction of like a... oh, yeah, I think Lazarus said where the laboratory that he was in was. So, like, we got to go there, and then I believe that's the point where we get our hands stuck in the thing, and then we don't have that perk anymore. We don't have the lab rat perk anymore, and then Smythe is like, oh, we're going to meet in Westminster Abbey, and, like, it's going to be awesome, and we're going to kiss, I feel like it would have made more sense instead of having the kid and Lazarus. I feel like it would have made more sense to be like, hey, you go from the Thames folk, and it's like, I don't know much about what is going on in the labs and stuff like that, but I know of somebody who does, and he points you in the direction of somebody. Maybe let's say it is the kid, right? Maybe it is Archie, and Archie's all like, hey, I escaped with a bunch of people, and they were all from like different boroughs or whatever. And in order to find those people, to get more information about where you have to go to the people who are in charge of the boroughs and be like, hey, I'm looking for this person. And they're basically like, hey, you want help from us? You got to help us out. And then we go on these little like side mission things to learn more about the area that we're in, the different boroughs and stuff. And that then leads to you talking to somebody who like escaped from the lab. And they're like, I don't remember much. I just remember like this little detail. If you want more information, you can, just go knocking around London, which I think you should always, in this game specifically, be able to run around and just like find stuff. And that could lead to you running into the lab and, making it work. Kind of like how it was in Fallout 3, actually, where you could, just from like leaving Vault 101, go straight to the other vault. I don't remember what the name of the vault that Von Braun and all the fucking memory not memory shit, the fucking virtual reality shit was. I don't remember what the number of that vault was, but in Fallout 3 you could just leave Vault 101 and go straight there if you know precognitively, because you played the game before, like looked up a walkthrough or whatever. You could just go straight there. So I think that's what they should have done with Fallout London. But for the people who, don't know where to go or don't want to look it up and stuff and want to follow the main quest line, they should go from the lab to the train accident, to the Thames folk, maybe to the church. But then after that point, go from one borough to the next borough, to the next borough, to the next borough, learning more about the area and the different cultures and the different ways that the boroughs handle themselves, the stuff that they got going on, learn more about them, and along the way, getting little extra bits of specifically verbal cues as to where the lab is. And then you don't get pointed to where the lab is with a waypoint or anything. You just get these hints. It's like, I just remember we were in East London. We were by the river. I remember seeing this sign, or we passed this location. And these are all clues that you get from the different people who you have to hunt. You have to go and track down. But because they're refugees or friends of the people who run the different boroughs and stuff like that, it's one of those things where hey, they know stuff. You want that stuff. You help me out, and then you can get in touch with them. Because then it would feel like as we're progressing through the game and going around these different boroughs, the story is continuing, even if it's hey, go and do this, and then you get this little bit of information. And then, we're just going from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, and then it feels like an actual progression of the story while still doing all these borough things, which takes you to different parts of the game's map and the game's world, which is what you want players to do. You want them to be exploring your game world, but setting it along the same path as the main quest makes it so that you're, two birds with one stone. And then again, you have that third stone where it's they could just stumble upon the lab, right? They could stumble upon the correct place. And then you could still do how this all plays out, where it's Smythe is all oh, you want answers? You'll have to find me. I'm at Westminster Abbey. And then, maybe there's some sort of obstacle that prevents you from getting into Westminster Abbey. But it's not this fucking multiple hours long detour from the main quest line, I feel like that would have been a much better way for all of this to play out, instead of hey, you want to get to the end of the game? cool. Here's 12 hours of extra shit that you have to do that we're going to just now dump on you when our entire plot line was moving at a breakneck pace right up until this point and now is just at a fucking standstill. God damn it. Because it's like, I don't care about any of these people or what their whole bullshit is. I just care about getting the signature so I can get into Westminster Abbey.
There you are.
And that's a fucking bummer.
The great builder.
Yes.
Don't rest on your laurels.
Shit.
We have no time to celebrate.
Are we going to war?
Told me the truth. I put out a quick warrant for those 2 lying Brixtonians, and they disappeared.
I don't know who
These
you're talking
people
about.
think I'm a fool. I'll tax them into hell. See if they're still laughing then.
Based. We made a deal. Now it's time for you to honor it.
Fine. I'll show these people what true courage looks like.
You need a wet nap for your face.
Madman Roach, no more taxes. His people can hold on to their meager tickets for now, but I'll be watching them. I'll civilize Brixton if it's the last thing I do.
Sick.
On
Alright,
the double
bye.
then. Move it.
I don't care about joining the Tommies. I just don't. I have zero interest in their whole shtick at this point in time. Oh, shit. I fell off. Fell off the bridge. Here. Okay. Hey, Mr. Man. Mr. Man. Get over here and sign my petition so I can get the fuck out of here and then break into Westminster Abbey and be like, hey, yo, what up, gamers? I forgot that you don't have pants on.
Please have informed me the tax raises off. The canyon was right. You were, are, and shall be our salvation.
Thanks.
Here, 300 tickets. A part of what we would have paid to Doyle. A part that is now rightfully yours.
I don't care about that. Sign the petition.
I can sign that for you, yes. You've helped us, so we can indeed help you. May you forever walk in the canyon's path.
I'm gonna tell them this. The Brixtonians lied to you and now Doyle is after them.
I know. Of both the lie and the runaways. I've known the lie since the start.
My God.
Apologies for the subterfuge, but I had to keep it a secret. Those people have already gone through so much pain and loss. I had to let them escape. I hope you'll forgive me. The canyon already has.
Well, if the canyon has, why shouldn't I?
Earth be with you.
Okay, sorry. Wow, it got real dark and stormy real fucking quick. The canyon is mad that they lied. They lied. Alright, sick. Now, after fucking all that, I'm gonna check actually. Hold on one quick second. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually fucking remember when the when we went on this detour here. Not that one. Let's go that one. Let's see. I think it was still in Christmas, or was it before the Game Awards? It might have been. I don't know. I'll look it up later. But it's been several weeks. Oh, fuck. Did I pull down Discord? Did I pull down Discord? I think I did. Whoop. 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 Yeah. I'm going to have to save it and then close it and then open it back up. Because the thing's all goofed because Discord's in a weird place. Or not Discord, the UI, but I was told that the reason it does that is because when I'm like switching tabs or whatever, Discord wants to be the one that's open, like the one that's active and not minimalized. So when it does this, it kind of freaks out. Okay, let's do a save and quit. and then load it back up. Bloop, blip, blop. Blip, blop, blop. Blip, blop, blop. We're in the void. The void. We shall open back up momentarily. Any second now. Any second. There it is. Yeah. Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Load. Exit. Sick. Do 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 loading screen. Loading screen. Loading screen. Blah blah blah. Loading. Loading screen takes forever. Takes forever. Takes so long. Loading screen. I think I remember hearing that there was like you could like get buff out 4 for this mod, and it made the loading screens go faster. I don't fucking know how to do that shit. I mean, I do, but specifically through like fuck, what is it? Mod Organizer 2. I don't know how to do it, and that's through fucking like Steam. I don't know how to do that through... These are just big Vine models. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. Sick. That's specifically through Steam, whereas this is being run through... fuck, what is it? GOG. Galaxy of Games. I probably could figure out how to do it. Like how to get it set up to where, even if it's like a specific instance of Fallout 4 through Steam, and then I just run it, or like run, let's see, how would I do it? I think I could run it from GOG through Mod Organizer 2, and then like mod that, I think. But then I think at the same time I could get it working for Steam, and then have it working on a separate instance in Mod Organizer 2. I think. I don't... You see? It's fucking confusing. The perils of modding. There's Big Ben. I was wondering where the fuck you was. I'm gonna run up and touch it. I'm gonna touch the big clock. CLOCK. Thank you very much. For everybody trying to fucking take me out of context. And fucking make it sound like I'm saying sussy shit. Ah, damn it, I can't get up this way. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna touch the big clock. CLOCK. You get over here, you bastard. CLOCK. Clock. Whoop, hello. How do I get in there? Oh, is this still part of it? Shit, it is. Alright, that's fair. But I think this is actually, let me see real quick. Speak to Middleton, don't care. Go to the bank. Oh, yeah, that was that one thing we got. Yeah, bring the petition to Parliament. Okay, cool. So, this is definitely, like, the place to leave off. Bummer that it's happening today instead of yesterday, like I kind of wanted it to. But we did it. We're here. It took for fucking ever. Probably, like, what? A solid, like, month and a half of 2-hour weekend streams, 2.5 hour weekend streams. But we're finally fucking here. We got all the petitions. We did all the fucking borough shit. We talked to all the big head honchos. And now we're here. We got it. We can go in. We just got to talk to that guy. But we're going to leave that in for next week's stream. Unfortunately. The cliffhanger to end all cliffhangers. We're probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much we have left of the mod story at this point. We do technically have the stuff that we can do with Sebastian Gaunt, and the vagabonds. We'll kind of see. We'll do this stuff, which kind of seems like this is like the main plot, right? We'll do that, and then we'll see where we're at. We'll do a temperature read, or like a Discord poll or something. But as far as right now, this is going to be on the stream next week. We'll get in, and I think potentially we might be able to finish up. We might be able to finish up the main story next weekend. And then we'll do a temperature read, and then see if we want to do the Vagabond's main quest, or if we want to switch over to different games, maybe jump back into Fallout 4, do some modding for that, play a different game. In either case, if we do end up going with the Vagabonds and you know doing the rest of their quest line, we'll probably take a little bit of a break, maybe for like a week or two, maybe a month. I don't know. But we'll take a little bit of a breather, play some other games, check out some other stuff, maybe do some spooky games. Those are always fun. And then we'll come back, and we'll do the Vagabonds quest if enough people want us to do that quest line, or if they just want to like say sayonara to Fallout London, and do something else. We'll see, but we'll do that next weekend. For now, this is going to be the end of today's stream, the end of this weekend stream. We definitely made some progress. We got to the point where we wanted to be for this stream. We finished up the stuff in Croydon. We got all the signatures. We're back in Westminster Abbey, or not. We're not in Westminster. We're in front of Westminster. But we're here. We got everything, and now we can finally go in. But that's the next time on Dragon Ball Z shtick. As I said, for now, this is going to be on the stream. I thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. We stream every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm experimenting with streaming more often. How much more often, I'm not 100% sure right now. But I am looking into streaming a little bit more often, just because I feel like it would be beneficial a bit. But I don't want to stream too much, because then if I do, I'm never going to make any fucking content ever again. No videos are going to get finished, and I can't just leave all that shit to my editors. They're going to get fucking pissed. But I am looking into more like streaming more. I just kind of got to figure some stuff out. But I'm still around. I will still be around. You'll probably see more short form content from me, both here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. Maybe other places as well. I'm still kind of figuring some stuff out. But if you want to keep up with any of that, socials are down in the links below. If you're watching on YouTube, same if you're watching on Twitch, just in a different part. Follow me on all the socials. I technically have all of them. I'm not active on Twitch. I'm not active on Twitter anymore. And I'm like semi-active on like Instagram and Threads and stuff. I'm more so active on Bluesky, but I'm not really like super on there like all the time. But I do see a lot more notifications on there compared to practically anywhere else. And as always, join the Discord. It's like the place to be as far as, you know, all of our content and all the community stuff goes. Yeah, and that's it for this weekend. I thank you all so much for watching. We will be back next Saturday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, drink water, brush your teeth, look both ways before you cross the street. The weekend just ended, but the next weekend's right around the corner. Be good. Until next weekend, I will see you all out there in the wasteland.